be evicted because they couldn't make rent. Get with my wife to go and try to support her, do the best we can, find out that not only is she about to be evicted, but she has a court date for a ticket she got because she was driving without one of her children in her car seat. And not only a ticket, but they are threatening her with arrest. This mother of 6 young children. So my wife Aisha and I find her a spot to stay for a week. We get her about a week's worth of groceries. She calls us after the court date. The judge agreed not to arrest her, but gave her a $425 ticket for not having one of her kids in their car seat. This woman and her family are refugees. They have no real income. They're doing odd jobs just to get by. And yeah, I get it. We should have our kids in car seats. But you mean to tell me that it is better for our society that we are charging this poor woman $425 rather than just spending that money and getting her a car seat? This is modern day debtor's prison. And had she gone to jail, chances are the Child Protective Services would have taken her kids, put them up in foster care, spent thousands of more dollars on those children when they could have just given that money to these parents to make sure they could feed and clothe their children adequately. And they're making just enough money to cover basic supplies and basic rent at their motel. But why don't they rent an apartment? Well, who's gonna rent a 1 or 2 bedroom apartment to a family of 8? And where are they supposed to get the $5,000, $6,000 they need for the first month and last month and security deposit? This is why I get so enraged when I see people defending billionaire corporations, or when I see politicians taking money from billionaire corporations for their re-election campaigns. This family is good for the next week. They have a place to stay, they have enough food to get by. But these Band-Aid solutions are just that, a Band-Aid on a severed limb. Because right now, just to be able to live in America literally costs an arm or a leg. Yesterday was Labor Day, so I'll close with this. If the minimum wage increased from 1960 along with inflation and productivity of workers, it would be $24 an hour right now. Billionaire corporations have gotten rich on the back of working Americans and kept the profits. The problem with America is not that we don't have the resources for those in need, it's that we can't satisfy billionaire greed. So let me tell you about one of my pro bono clients from which I'm going to lose sleep tonight. Family of 8, 6 kids all under the age of 10, husband and wife. They're refugees from a European country. No, not Ukraine. From a different country where the folks don't have the complexion for protection. You know what I'm saying? I get a call that this woman is on the street begging with her children for food, and that the person is not sure they have a place to stay. I go out and I track her down and find out, yep, sure enough, this young woman with 2 infants is literally on the street begging for food. Find out that she's been staying in a motel with a family and they're about to be evicted because they couldn't make rent. Get with my wife to go and try to support her, do the best we can, find out that not only is she about to be evicted, but she has a court date for...
I had to pull over. I was just watching this video and I was getting a little emotional. This is a brother of mine that I used to play basketball with. And what he's talking about here is absolutely right. But you know what the sad thing here is? I'm in the same position that lady right there is in. How would you like to take picture? I'm in that same position that lady is in, driving Uber 7 days a week, 12 to 14 hours a day to survive because I made some mistakes. Now your organization has forgotten about me. And you guys say love for all, hatred for none, right? What about your own people? Are you willing to respond to this online? Qasim Rashid bhai? This is Ahmed Mustafa Ahad. In case you forgot about me, I'm out here and I'm driving and I'm not taking a penny from you or your organization or my mom. And just like that lady that you're helping, I'm struggling. I've got debts, I've got lawsuits, I've got mistakes that I've made. Why don't you help one of your own brothers? The one that actually left Islam, because I call bullshit on Ahmadiyya Muslim community. The LA Jamaat and you, brother Qasim Rashid. I call bullshit on you guys. You have your own brothers out here struggling that are Muslims. And I try my best not to talk bad about Islam, but here I saw this video and I said, you know what? I'm gonna pull over and I'm gonna make a video for 5 minutes and post it on TikTok. And I'm gonna tag you in it as a response. Your audience needs to know that people in your own community need help, yet none of you reach out. Why? What is love for all, hatred for none? I'm here, brother.